For the thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for all the money you donated. And as I promised, nobody won the Star Trek Risk Communicator. I can be true to my word, don't call it.
Right! Is that better?
Yeah.
So I'm speaking to Jean again.
I know.
Okay, talking of money, you guys have been absolutely amazing again, raising money for charity. We made over £1,300 at the auction. I have been reliably informed we made exactly £150 for the turkey readings.
And we're doing more turkey reading after this.
Sorry?
We're doing more turkey reading in the bar after this.
Turkey reading in the bar after this, so keep your small change. And we've raised over £100 on the raffle. I think once the treasurer has done the maths, I think we can confidently give them over just probably around a little bit more than £1,000 to Talking Books for the Blind. All of which came from your very, very well padded out money-filled pockets. Thank you. On behalf of Talking Books for the Blind, because I know if there was somebody here, unfortunately the lady we used to deal with, Sharon, no longer works for them. They had a reorganisation. She would have said, thank you ever so much. It means a lot.
Can I say thank you on behalf of Talking Books, because I subscribe to Talking Books.
In that case, come on out.
So sorry.
Come on out.
Sorry.
Tell us about your experience of them.
Sorry.
Who subscribes to Talking Books?
Oh, yes.
I can't think of a better person to talk to you.
I'd like to say thank you very much on behalf of the RNIB, and the money will be well used for Talking Books with people like me and other people who in future will have problems with their eyesight. And it's a very worthwhile cause, and I hope it will carry on for years to come. And
Talking of which, we asked for your opinion on which charity we're going to go with in the future for the next 25 years, or at least next few years. It was a really, really close tie. It was very, very close. It came down to effectively one vote. For Armadacon 26, and I will tell you this, Talking Books was number 2. But it was very, very close. Our charity for Armadacon 26 will be St Luke's Hospice. For those who don't know, not local, St Luke's Hospice is the local palliative care unit. Sorry. This is a very personal thing for me. It was about 3 years ago my mum died of cancer. And St Luke's Hospice was very, very... Bravo. I know some of us have been affected by this in the past, and I think we all know how useful and how helpful they are to us. Sorry about that, David. Right, so St Luke's Hospice. What else have we got? First of all, before she runs away, come on Sarah, we do the thanks. I'm going to get this one done because she's got lots of work to do, I'm sure. I would like to thank, on behalf of Armadacon, the hotel. You have been fantastic yet again. I want you to send, I will talk to Ellie, but I want you to send to all the staff how much we appreciate everything you've done over the course of this weekend. I think I'm right in that? The guests, the attendees, everything can be perfect, but if the hotel's rubbish, everybody goes away with a slight sour taste in the mouth. We're not leaving with a sour taste. We've had a fantastic time.
Okay,
And we will be back next year.
Brilliant. Lovely to see you all again. I remembered a lot of your faces from last year and the year before. And as Gary said, I was here again for all of you on the weekend shift. So
Yeah,
I hope I did all right for you all.
and she put a Christmas tree up. Right, so now we're going to do prizes for the masquerade. So, yeah, okay. Best faceless costume. For Slender Man, I've got down, circled here, Ryan. Is that true, or is that Jamie, Ryan?
Jamie, Robbie and
Jamie, Robbie and Ryan. Come on up, guys.
Just want to plug him in. We need to plug him into charge. Hey guys.
Kiss for Robbie, underground for Ryan, the two.
Yeah, it has Spock. He has Spock.
Best cheap joke at the expense of the Traces. Brent and Dave. Come on. See, no matter how much they try, the Traces get into the masquerade. Okay.
Can we just give a word to the author, which was Dave Wood?
Dave at the back. It's his fault. He should be receiving this.
Hey, you swine!
He's not daft. He got somebody else to do it.
Yeah, it does work for
For best bad horse jokes, Louise for Twilight Sparkle. For the best receding hairline, Kevin. It'll hatch. For the best villain at Armadacon 25, Jean. Yay!
We love you really, Sean.
The longest ever preparation of an Armadacon masquerade prop of 9 months. Hags, Gemma and Dawn. Get used to this. You're going to be doing this a lot when you grow up.
I'm sorry.
Sign of approbation. For best 3D special effects, Sammy or Bilbo Baggins.
Let's go home this morning.
Let's go home this morning.
I will message her via Facebook and get her
Yeah,
address.
that's fine.
I don't
Okay.
I'll pass the address
Keep
to
it
you.
back. Yeah.
For the best costume, all the way from Australia, Alison! Probably should win an award for the furthest we've ever had an attendee. We thought Vladivostok was bad. You've done
And
better.
it is.
It's the long way around.
Yeah. Okay. For the most accuracy from a line from a film, Isaac for the Riddler. He's come home. We got something for him. Yeah, take it to school tomorrow. That'll surprise him.
Well, it's very cool, but yeah.
Yeah, it's careful, it's breakable, it's glass.
Yeah, Isaac.
Some of the.
I can write
Right.
Ryan's already has them.
Best game. Ryan's had his, but Luke, where's Luke?
He
he went like 2 hours.
Okay.
I'll message him via
Message
Facebook
him.
as well.
Have we got a little price for him?
Yes.
Right. He also, how old is he?
He's at school.
Are you seeing him?
13. Okay. Well, technically, he wins the best newbie prize. So, tell him to let us know
Adult of
when
his
he
choice.
turns 16, he has a free registration. Yes. Yeah, we are building up a bunch of kids, and when they hit 16, we'll all get him for free.
That's going to be a bummer of a year for the treasurer.
It's going to cost us a lot of money, but it's worth
Robbie's
it.
been going 7 years, this doesn't claim his yet.
Best audience participation, Renter again.
We don't get one.
For best social comment,
Hang on, this one I think.
no,
Okay.
best social comment, Chris and Jenny.
Thank you very much.
And yes, I skipped one because
Okay, fair
it's
enough.
the final. The best overall winner from Armadacon 25 Masquerade, David and Roz, for their epic. Okay.
Where's your spirit magic
we have
helmet?
one final award. John, coming up.
Right, if you're in the gamers room, you would have seen a big Scalextric setup in there today, and basically we were doing a competition known as the Scalextric World Championship. We were asked by Hornby to host 6. Today was the last one across the year, and we have a winner. He did 10 laps in 29.616 seconds. The world champion at current has done it in 24 seconds. That means that's our first driver in the top 10. It's also our last driver in the top 10 because there aren't any more. The driver was Connor Moore. He couldn't be with us to be around, but he has won a mystery prize, and that is a car from the current catalogue of Scalextric cars. So, yeah, I can't tell you which one, that's the mystery.
Isn't that something like about 6 seconds off top speed? That's a
Yeah, there's been a lot of changes in the times. There's been an awful lot of battling today, so yeah, Connor's the winner, and we do have a rather fun photo of the Dalek playing Scalextric. So have a look at it. Yeah. So if you're on Twitter, have a look for our Scalextric group, or type in Scalextric. Even Scalextric may retweet it, so have a look at the official Scalextric, which is just Scalextric, and you may see not only the Dalek playing Scalextric, but a couple of race tweets. Maybe actually drag tweets.
Drag race.
Yes.
Oh wait, I've just remembered what you've uploaded. You bastard! You utter bastard!
Smart about it. Smart about it.
Do one!
Guess who's the other one?
He got
just to make you really get irate, we were talking to our sculptor friend, and he said we could make a special figure for the convention that sort of represented the con, and for some reason you're watching the game on.
Fairness, Chris, you look very pretty.
Thanks. I think.
Thank you very much, John. Okay. We're now going to show, most of you are aware that we were planning on running an Armadacon. We are making an Armadacon film this year. Unfortunately, due to some quite serious ill health, which we got some of us quite worried about.
Yeah, very worried.
Alan and Linda couldn't make it this year. See,
That is Alan.
This is how he did some of the work for the convention. You've seen some of the bits and pieces, the image that's on the screen there. But Alan has been running around, he's obviously doing much better. Alan has been running around and he's prepared a trailer for the Convention of Death, which will be filmed next year. Assuming he doesn't do something stupid again.
Yes, thanks to my wife and friends who brought my workstation in, much to the amusement of the nursing staff. I also was doing a magazine review at the time, and I was well enough to do it, and the only way to do it was with my computer. So that was all very amusing.
You'll love the knees now.
Yay.
I'd just like to
They're
drive
thinner
away
now.
soon.
Right, I'm just going to test the audio. Give me a moment. Oh look, we have audio. Right now, I was going to say there's a couple of, taking a tip from Gary, there's a couple of expletives in this, but Chris has just beaten me to it, so I'm not going to worry too much about that.
I don't know, Jenny, do you think there will ever be an Armadacon type film?
Of course there will be. You've already been in it.
Really?
Yes, don't you remember?
Wow, look at that. Ah, yes, now I remember.
Oh, I really like that big camera move right at the beginning.
Oh, was that... That was the one that made me feel sick.
How could that possibly make you feel sick? It was a very straightforward digital composite featuring accurate transfer of camera data from the 3D CG application into the compositing system so that the static green screen element magically appears to be perfectly synced to the 3D camera move. Simple. Have you seen the behind the scenes stuff?
No, I didn't have it. Maybe Gary or Risa?
No, not that. You don't have a film without a behind the scenes stuff.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, you are hopeless.
Did you have my precious? No. Why the hell not? I need my precious suit. No. Why the hell not? You've seen the service record. That's good. I'm just going to keep rolling up the top again. Okay. Action. No. So this is it. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, don't worry. How do they do all that fancy stuff? Complete mystery to me.
Everything's a mystery to you.
Yeah. Isn't there supposed to be a space battle?
Yes, it's going to be fantastic.
How does it look?
Well, it's still in production at the moment.
So, nothing yet then?
Yes, we do. We have that amazing still. And we've got the poster.
I'm sensing a pattern forming here.
Oh, you're just an old cynic.
Is there a trailer?
Absolutely.
I haven't seen anything yet.
You're in it. Right here, right now.
This isn't a trailer?
Oh, not exactly. It's a teaser.
Do you think you could possibly put your face on? You know how much I hate it when you look like that. Not that one. The happy one, the nice one. Whatever.
Well, you've seen the previous.
No, what's that when it's at home?
Oh, I'm so challenged. I don't know why I'm bothered. Well, it starts with a previous, like this.
So, this is it. Pinnacle of my career. Flying a bunch of badly dressed fans to a 2-bit convention on New Plymouth. Where did I go wrong?
And then you shoot this.
And you, mate, don't have to breathe.
And finally, it ends up looking like this.
So this is it. Pinnacle of my career. Flying a bunch of badly dressed sci-fi fans to a 2-bit convention in New Plymouth. Where did I go wrong? Did you pack my pressure suit? No. What the hell not? Have you seen the service record for this shuttle? No. Exactly. There isn't one. So I want my pressure suit.
Our passengers don't have pressure suits.
Do I care about our passengers? I don't give a fuck about our passengers. And you, mate, don't have to breathe.
Coming next year. You're right, Andrea. Yeah. Okay. Next, I'd like to do some thank yous. We've already thanked the hotel. I'd like to thank our guests. I'd like to thank Francis. Stand up. Yay! I'd like to thank David. And I'd like to thank Mitch. Thank you very much for coming and entertaining us. I'd like to thank all the dealers who turned up. Too many to list, and you know I'm going to forget somebody. I'd like to thank all our gamers. And of course, special mention as always to George, who actually got some gaming done this weekend. Yay!
Gaming, I moved the Dalek 6 inches and he killed me and that was it over. I waited 20 years to play with you. And you killed me. You miserable swine.
I didn't kill you. Rose did.
I was enjoying the game until I got dragged off by people to get forced into a costume that didn't fit.
You loved it.
At least you...
That's not the word I would use.
We loved it.
Chris, you have to suffer to be beautiful.
You must suffer for your art and art.
In which case, why the hell don't I look like $1 million by now?
Because you haven't got it right. You need to do it again.
Hell no.
It's just been through a shredder.
You do look
And
like
there was-
$1 million. It's all just been small change.
People paid for it last year. It has to be done.
Okay. We would also like to thank Otaku Scalextric for all their hard work and I would like to thank Silvana for the photographs yesterday. I'd like to thank, I've done the hotel. I'd like to thank Claire. Is Claire here?
I can get her.
Yeah, go and get Claire.
Go stand in front. Look for it. You don't. Yeah.
Many of you have benefited from her bags, and some of you have bought her bags. So we advise you to buy the bags and the t-shirts and everything. She's also the designer of our new logos this year. Thank you very much for all the hard work. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Due to the changes around, for the first time, and because of the day guests, for the first time in probably many, many years, we actually needed a gopher. And we have a winning gopher. Kevin Mortimer. One gopher. Guarded the door with pride. Thank you very much, Kevin.
And with our shield.
And with our shield, yes. And his product placement was awesome. I'd like to thank Chris and Jenny. They supplied the champers and the cupcakes. Jenny worked excessively hard on those cupcakes. And I worked excessively hard digesting some of them.
Really?
Yeah, I was going to get to that, don't worry. Next thing we'd like to, every year we do a thank you for people who over the years have done a lot to help the market. Usually they don't know about it. This year, Roz and Dave don't know about it. As well as doing strange and interesting costumes from Armadacon or Masquerade, they've also helped out in many things. They've been loyal supporters for over the years. They've done judging. They've done little things in the background that not everybody notices. So in appreciation, we'd like to give you a present.
In fact, 3 presents.
3 presents.
Oh. 1.
Oh, that's right.
Oh. 2.
Oh my!
We have a totterer!
Over the years and over the convention, many people worked very hard behind the scenes, including some committee members, not me, definitely. One of our committee members picks up all the shitty jobs that nobody else wants. She's our chief bookkeeper over the years, and she will continue to be our chief bookkeeper over the years. Liz, come on. How much we really, really love you and how much appreciate you. Club together to buy you.
Thank you very much.
Her favourite doctor, Paul McGann. Two things. Don't forget, we still have calendars. I've been reminded, many of you remember the wonderful Gladriel who sadly passed away. We lost her. She is commemorated in the calendar. There's a little picture of her because she was a part of the convention. She was an attendee. She had her own badge. She was a lovely pooch. She did get a bit excited. She was the security dog. She did get a bit excited, but that was
Only a turkey radio.
What's not to get excited about a turkey radio? So please, there are still calendars. They are fantastic. Jenny sweated over a hot computer.
And they're full of blackmail material. You can make them any back.
They are. It's amazing how much dodgy Chris Trace stuff is in there.
Rare photos of with trousers on.
Yeah, there's rare photos of Dave wearing trousers. I think
Rare was with trousers.
Hang on, I don't get my legs out that much.
And don't forget, sign up for next year. We have a date. It's the same weekend next year. It's going to be spectacular. We have no idea what's going to happen. But then, to be fair, this year we have no idea what's going to happen. We still go.
No change then.
Yeah, we'll work out what happens about Monday midday or something. It's going to be here because the hotel are really great. I think unless I've got anything from notes from other committee members, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for 25 years of Armadacon, and I hope to see you all next year. Good night.